So I've been computing this number for 212 hours. That's the number so far. I estimated that it would be a little smaller than that. Maybe I made a mistake. I had tried asking the AI assistants multiple times to help me estimate how large this number would be. And it was a joke. Every time it was just, they didn't even understand the question. But of course, all of those questions were more than 212 hours ago. So that's like 8 days, 9 days. So I came back to Chat GPT and used the reasoning mode, and it's going through all this stuff. Just look at these formulas. Lambda, so the first conclusion was 10 to the 47th power, and I estimated 10 to the 11th power. That's a big difference. So I said, well, what's your estimate for this other number? And he says, oh, well, that's 10 to the 16th. I said, yeah, well, you're wrong because we know that number and it's only 10 to the 8th. This is actually good estimates as compared to my previous attempts, but still wrong because I asked it to apply the formula that it derived to known values, and it was way off. So it tried again, and no. We went back and forth for a little while. Here's a more typical number. Okay, dude, you're wrong. Just start over and do an easier one. Estimate n equals 8. And this is the reply. Well, I think my estimate would be around 232. Here's the real numbers. N equals 7 is this large. Like, that's the quality of answers I've been getting all along. But I persisted because it's been calculating for 212 hours. So it does some more reasoning and then does this. And this is new. Hadn't seen it do this type of calculation before. And it came up with this number. That's a reasonable number for a different formula. So I said, okay, now go back to the original problem. Use this formula you came up with and make some adjustments. So it does some pretty sophisticated stuff here. This move right here was brilliant. It was able to generalize to this formula. It's brilliant. I mean, I could not do it. It's far, 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 far beyond my ability to derive that formula, but I can still see how it works. Kind of like when we watch sports. We can see that someone else is really talented in sports, even though we can't do whatever it is they're doing. We can't run that fast, jump that far. So that's kind of what happened here, is that finally the AI assistant came up with a generalization that seems to have merit. So that's what we have here. So it goes through and calculates and then says, that's the formula, I think. But it didn't give me an answer. It just gave me a formula. Okay. Apply your formula. Apply your formula to the values of 1, 2, and 3, because those are known values. Formula, perfect match. This formula, it's within the error range because we're just looking for order of magnitude. And this, again, the correct order of magnitude. So that's promising. N equals 1, N equals 2, N equals 3 matched the known values. And I'm trying to calculate N equals 4. Okay, dude, apply your formula to N equals 4. And what is the estimate? Well, all you gotta do is this is 1.41 to the power of 2 times n times 3 to the power of n minus 1. And 216, so 1.41 to the 216th power. Yeah, that's only about 10 to the 32nd power. And I had estimated 10 to the power of 10. Not 10 to the power of 32. At the rate that I'm calculating, how long would it take to get to 10 to the power of 32? Well, that's easy to calculate. So this is how many per hour, and blah, blah, blah. So let's convert this to years. This is how fast we're counting per hour. Well, how many is that per year? Oh no. Well, that's only 10 to the power of 19 years. Yeah, that's great. 27 quintillion years. Quintillion. Oh my God. According to this estimate. So, the true number is probably somewhere between 213 hours and 27 quintillion years. Still counting. I really thought that I could calculate that. I've calculated 2 other numbers. I have not previously made an announcement about that because I was waiting to do this third one. I thought it'd be better. I thought it'd be cooler to have 3 of them. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Stay tuned for an announcement about my discoveries. Maybe it's 2 numbers. Maybe it's 3. It's probably 2. All right.